Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Another great episode coming up here with my good friend Michael Leung, and it's going to be so good. You got to share this out, let everybody know we're on. Here we go. Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie.
Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
Special thank you to our sponsors of Marketing with Russ, Best Heating and Cooling in Scioto, Oregon, ACMG Digital, and Showing Up Perspectives on Cancer, and the Alzheimer's Association. For more information on Best Heating and Cooling and their heating and cooling services in Scioto, Oregon, go to best-heating.com. And for more information on ACMG Digital and how they raise visibility of your business, go to acmgdigital.com. And for more information on Showing Up Perspectives on Cancer and this amazing organization supporting those and families going through cancer, go to perspectivesoncancer.com. And finally, for the Alzheimer's Association and how to give to this amazing organization in the fight against Alzheimer's, go to alz.org. Music by Connor Hedge and Protestant, used with permission. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Another amazing day. We're here. It's Thursday already. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? Thursday already. So excited you're joining us today. But I tell you what, it's been a busy week. There's a lot of people that need to know that we're actually on right now because they've gotten busy, they're doing other things, and they do not want to miss Michael this morning. So we're going to have Michael Leung on this morning, and it's going to be great information and amazing conversation. So you don't want to miss it. So make sure and let everybody know. Do me a big favor. Share this out right now. Tag your friends. Let them know we're on. And I'm telling you, they will be thankful that you did. So think about a couple people you're thinking, this conversation today about hearing and all that Michael has got to share, I know a couple people that would find that very interesting. So make sure and share that out. I appreciate that. And that would be so awesome. So again, we're here on Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie, here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time for your viewing and listening pleasure. That's right. We go live, and live is so much fun because you can engage. You could talk to us. You could talk to the people in the comments. It's an amazing conversation. And then it sits on LinkedIn and YouTube forever and Facebook for 30 days. You can go back, you can watch it, you can share, you can watch it again, and you can let people know, you can engage with people there in the comments even after, and us as well. You want to contact with Michael and I, that would be so great. So, and then wait, there's more. Then it converts to audio podcast. So you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. We would love it if you would do that. In all of these platforms, if you would like and share, that would be such an amazing thing. Helps our community that's continuing to grow and grow and grow. And people, again, get busy. So the more you're able to remind them, the better chance they're going to show up. And they do not want to miss this today. So thank you for doing that. So What is Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie, all about again? Well, it's about how amazing people connect. I love to connect. Connection and community building, I believe, is the foundation for any good marketing plan, any good business, really any good life. So connect and build community today. You know, the whole hashtag Russ Selfie thing developed out of a picture that happened in the subway of New York, where I actually handed my phone to a gentleman to take a young man to take our picture. Well, years ago, you gave him your camera. You know what? If they ran off with your camera, it wasn't the end of the world. But when I handed him my phone, it had my wallet, my money, everything in it. I was a little nervous backing up, hoping he was going to actually take the picture. So after he did, was kind of gave me back the phone. I thought, I can't do that anymore. I can't hand my wallet and my money and everything, the credit cards to people. So I started taking selfies. And that's where hashtag Russ Selfie came from. It's a great connection and community building tool. And I've loved it over the years. And so that's where that whole thing came out of. So, all right, today, connection, russhedge.com is a place you go to connect with me. Everything about me, from my inspirational speaking to my marketing coaching to my live streaming, like we're doing now, and podcasting. You got to make sure and check all of that out. It even has information on my cancer story, some interviews that I've done. So there's lots of great information there. All my connection links, including the ability to schedule time. You can schedule time directly on my calendar. Love for you to do that. We can Zoom. It would be amazing. Also, please subscribe on YouTube. Really, if you want to have the best one-stop shop for all of the live streams that I do. Marketing with Russ, the Experience Live with Russ and Scott, the Experience Local, Russ Reels Live, all of them are there. And the easy way to get there, marketingwithruss.live, marketingwithruss.live. So if you know the name of the show, you can get there, no problem. Marketingwithruss.live is a place to go. Again, if you would be so kind to share this and tag your friends, it would be so amazing. You know, today, also, you have an opportunity right there behind me. If you haven't got your copy yet of my first book, Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose, or the other 4 anthologies I wrote that were a part of an amazing team of authors, and they were number 1 on Amazon, number 1 international bestsellers. You can go to russhedge.com, believe it or not, and pick up all those books and my workbook for Befuddled as well. Or you can go to Amazon or online booksellers. If you're in the local area here in Oregon, you can actually pick it up in pick them up in some bookstores as well. So I would love for you to do that. So please subscribe to YouTube today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Marketingwithruss.live. I'm going to say it again. That is such an amazing platform for community. So last thing we have is the marketing tip of the day. We do this every Monday and Thursday, and this gets cut out separately, put on YouTube Shorts, put on social media. You can share this all by itself. Encourage people. It's just a little tidbit to encourage people. I love to do things kind of in honor of my guests, and we're talking about the ability to hear better and hearing devices today. So we're going to talk listening. So are you ready? Here is the marketing tip of the day. This is your marketing tip of the day. Listen and learn. That's right. Listen and learn. You know what? When you take time instead of talking all the time and listen, learn from others, you grow in amazing ways. You can expand in your knowledge and all the things you do. I love what John Maxwell says. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. People see that you care when you listen. If you're just spouting at them all the time, you're going on and on and on. It's something I have to work on all the time. You need to stop talking and listen for a while. Listen and care. It'll help build your knowledge. It will help you develop closer connections with other people, because you will grow in those connections because they see that you care, because you listen to them. You actively listen. Show them on your face you're listening. Today, that's going to make a huge difference in your life and your business. So don't forget to listen and learn. And that is your marketing tip of the day. All right, there we go. So that will get cut out. Like I said, put on YouTube Shorts and social media. Please check that out. Let's get Michael in the room. He is ready. I can see him back there chomping at the bit. Morning, Michael.
How are you? How are you? Thanks for having me.
How are you doing this morning?
Oh, great. Yeah, great. It's been busy. Yeah, super busy. So it's good.
Good. Busy can be good. And I'm so glad, especially when business, if things are moving and grooving. And So first of all, I forgot to give a big shout out. Go Hounds this morning. I know that we'll have some of them dropping in the show today. So Michael, let's start off right off the bat and talk a little about who in the world is Michael and what are you up to?
So I'm the CEO and founder of the Flow Group, and basically we promote a new, healthy, and affordable way of hearing. Caters to people of all ages. I just happen to be working with seniors right now, and seniors are the industry for seniors is very difficult to get their trust, right? So I got their trust. I've been working with senior homes all across the city of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So that's where I'm in right now, and yeah, as we encourage seniors to learn about new technology that's life changing, because when they do learn technology, it opens up a lot of doors for them, and it actually does improve their overall quality of life through enhanced hearing and healthy hearing. So yeah.
Well, I don't think people realize if they don't have hearing issues, what a big deal devices like what you have can be, and what a change in life that can make. It's very interesting today, Michael, because I'm actually going to the big hospital I work with for my cancer and for all the issues I'm having, working on my hearing today, having an updated hearing test, working on that because of the challenges that I have. And so it is very, very critical in your life because, boy, I tell you, my lifestyle, I've had to make a huge swing because even with hearing aids or hearing devices, when you have hearing challenges, it can be a problem. So, how do you, number one, work to gain the trust, like you said, because that's a big thing, especially with seniors? And number two, how do you show people that this can really help them make a difference in their life?
Yeah, I've tested seniors like in hundreds, probably thousands by now, and I think in the beginning it took a little bit of time to for them to get used to it because it looks so trendy. It looks different than a hearing aid, obviously, right?
Uh-huh.
Because hearing aid you put on the inside of your ear. There's a lot of seniors call me, they complain how it's obviously overly expensive, right? And the price doesn't fit the actual product itself because they tell me it doesn't fit good. It falls out of their ear. They have to replace batteries. They have earwax buildup, and background sounds, and the fact that they keep losing them too, right? So because they keep losing them, you got to replace them, and you got to spend $8,000, where mine is $200 to $300. So it's a big drastic difference in price range, right? And my technology is completely opposite than hearing aids. So it fits way more comfortable. It's worn on the outside of your ear, so it sits on the outside. I'll show you. So it looks like this, right? So
Uh-huh.
it's the open ear, bone conduction headphone. And there's tons of these out there that, Shocks or Majawa, but they only use that for talking on the phone or streaming, listening to music. Mine's the only one that has the amplification put in. So my family, they source me to suppliers and they have this patented, and I trademarked the brand all across North America and Asia and stuff, right? So because I wanted to bring this product to the senior community because it's overlooked, and it's a industry that needs to be I think needs more people to care for them, right? To actually address the issues that go on. Because when I work with seniors, they tell me, excuse me, they feel excluded in conversations when they're at the dinner table. Either they're not wearing their hearing aids because it's uncomfortable, or they simply just can't hear properly, right? So they're all open to this new technology um, that can be comfortable. That it's open air, so you can be aware of your surroundings. You don't have to worry about earwax built up anymore. It minimized tinnitus, and because there's this amplification put in, now you can use it to socially engage with other people, right? So you use this as a assistive hearing device, and it's so easy to wear. It's easy, senior friendly. There's only a couple buttons, so everything about it is just is exciting for seniors. It's exciting for their loved ones because It's something that they've been looking for and waiting for, because every time anyone that has hearing loss, they always get, they're always told to get a hearing test and they have to go get hearing aids, and that's the only option they have. So now they have this new option. And it's been working really well. So
That's awesome. First of all, let me tell everybody that's watching currently, a lot of you are sitting in the background. I want to tell you, jump out, say hi, share this with your friends, especially those that might have hearing issues or have loved ones with hearing issues. This is something they need to hear about, because technology is moving quickly, and you need to make sure that they have time to hear and understand. And that's kind of how the trust is built, when they get good information and know about things that are going on and they see you talking about it. And I know that you've got a lot of great new technology coming up, Michael. You told me a lot of exciting things happening. Give me some of those nuggets on some of the exciting things that are coming up and really going to be good for people.
So I've actually been, I'm auditioning for Dragon's Den for next year. So I'm actually, I've got a lot of stuff going on where I have a second prototype that I'm launching already. So it's a new advanced version of my first prototype, which is, one size fit all. It's a one amplification, where the second prototype now has 3 modes: indoor, outdoor, and vocal mode. So it adjusts to the environment that you're in. So then a lot of people also was concerned about the background sounds that hearing aids produce. My first product also has some background sound, so we addressed that issue, and now my new product has smart noise reduction. So it's already built into the headphone. So when you wear it, it actually minimizes the background sounds. So it's something hearing aids don't even have. So I'm excited for that. I've been promoting it, and there's also a dual volume control on both sides. So you can change the volume on one side of the ear if you want. If you have one-sided deafness, it's great, because I feel like this is going to transcend the hearing industry, and everyone tells me that. And anywhere I go, anywhere I share this with, people are just immediately intrigued by it, and they're supportive. Seniors they're like, please put me on a pre-order. This is going to be launching in September, so I'm already pre-ordering, doing pre-orders, and right away they try the product and they're like, this is amazing. This is like better than hearing aids, right? So I don't want to just talk bad about hearing aids. I think there's room for everybody to grow together, right? But at this moment, a lot of people just want something different, like something different, and also they like the fact that I'm also partially blind. I have a disability, so when I do presentations and I talk to people, they resonate with me, because I'm like one of them. So I can feel their struggles, I can feel their challenges. So because I have retinitis pigmentosa, I have this partial blindness. I've lost my peripheral. So yeah, I think that's a really strong a strong pitch that I have for people everywhere I go, because they, when you have a disability and you can help other people, they resonate with your story, right? So yeah, that I have a new product going out, and then I have Dragon's Den auditioning for next March. I already did a pre-audition this year. They wanted me to build up my financials, but everything else they love. So hopefully my pitch next March will be good enough for me to make it on the show, and then I can let everyone know, when I'll be on, if I get on. But
That's awesome.
I'm also on this show called Legacy Makers. It's going to be coming out in the summer as well. So it's like a spin-off of Shark Tank. So there's lots going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, let me just question, how do people pre-order, first of all? Because I got to tell you, as a person obviously that wears hearing aids, environment, people don't realize how drastically that changes the way you hear. The moment I walk from inside to outside, from carpeted room to hardwood floor large room, it drastically changes how well I can hear. So I like what you're talking about there. How do people pre-order your new prototype coming out?
I pretty much do them in person. So that's the thing, right? When I go to events or I go to senior homes, I have a sign up sheet, so they sign up for it for the testing, and I test them, and then afterwards they can pre-order by leaving their contact information. But with anyone else, it's gonna probably have to wait till it comes out on the website that they can order it online. Yeah, which will be September. Yeah.
Can they email you or
They,
reach out and say, "Hey, I want to get one of
yeah,
those"?
yeah, they could do that too. Yeah, they could do that too. So Michael at theinnerflow.com. So INNERFLO.com. Yeah.
We've got that right there with your contact information on the screen now. So people can, if you want to reach out to Michael, reach out, because a lot of people are not right where you are. So that would make it awesome. And are you also on your website going to have information about your shows coming up like Shark Tank and things like those that you're doing?
Oh yeah.
Because it'll be fun to be able to watch that.
Yeah, it's all in the works right now. So my social media team's gonna start adding blogs and announcements and some a lot of big stuff's happening where we're collaborating with our senior homes. Grants are coming through, to help low income seniors get free headphones. So we're working on that as well. Because a lot of people can't afford expensive hearing aids, or they just can't qualify for it. So majority of the people are low income, medium income, and they could use free devices, right? And that's what we're aiming to do in Alberta or Calgary. So yeah.
Awesome. So when did you originally back up a little bit, and when did you originally come out with the first one?
This was about October, about a year and 8-9 months ago. So the
Wow.
company is under 2 years old, but because it's such a new unique idea that people just catch on to. It's just been flourishing, right? So, and obviously doing podcasts like this, and I have numerous other podcasts I'm doing. It just helps get the exposure out there, right?
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, you talked about your disabilities with seeing as well. What really tapped you in originally? What was your inspiration? Was it family? What was it that inspired you to make this device to begin with?
Yeah, I didn't. This wasn't something I was planning to do originally, but I always wanted to have something like my own brand, right? But I think over the years, the last 10 years, I started off with a serious retinal detachment that almost went blind, completely blind. I had a black curtain come down to my eyes. I didn't know anything about retinal detachments, and when I went in, I had to sleep facing down for 4 months. I had to inject a bubble in my eye, press the retina back up. And then after I had 2 cataract surgeries, just seeing seniors all the time. I was just always seeing them, engaging with them. And they would ask me, what happened to your eye, right? They'll like, you get a boxing match, so I'll just tell you your retina. But I was like, no, that's not the case. I don't know why it happened. It just spontaneously happened. But I just talking to them, they already, I can already tell that they're just they want to learn new technology, as long as it's more senior friendly, and it's something easy for them to grasp onto, right? Because a lot of them actually don't own cell phones. So when I thought of this product, I thought of something that could help people that are blind as well. So this product actually helps people that are blind and deaf. So it's a combo technology that because when people that are blind, their sight is diminished, so you need your hearing to be next level, right? You need your hearing to be enhanced. So working with blind athletes, I had a couple of blind athletes. We're actually getting more and more blind volunteers that test my product, and a lot of them found it very useful because they can navigate much better now with it. And because you want to hear the background sound, so as opposed to someone that has hearing loss, they don't really want to hear the background sounds, especially people with dementia. They can only focus on what's in front of them, right? So a lot of background sounds is kind of confusing for them. But for a blind person, they want to hear the background sounds, because you want to hear the footsteps, you want to hear the water, like doors opening, because then you can be aware who's around you, right? So my first product, I feel like it's more catering to that market, and also people that don't want to spend as much. There's 2 different prices. One's under 200, one's under 300. So because it helps people of all ages. We help people autistic, children with autism, right? Anyone with any labor workers, it works well too. Anyone with noise damage through the ears of the loud noises that ruin their ears, right? So yeah, it's a lot of testing, a lot of retesting of different things just to get the fine touch and find a product that really can hit all the markets. Like it's such a broad market, right? Such an untapped market that I was very lucky to get into this, but it was also I did a lot of research, did a lot of planning, did a lot of heavy lifting.
Well, another thing you're talking about there with the background noises, I really tied into that because that's another area that is really, really difficult for people with hearing issues. And people with hearing issues do not want to hear all the, you want to, at least I do, focus in on the person in front of you and who you're trying to listen to. And so, when you have technology that can help with that, that's an amazing thing. So people just really need, I'm telling you, I am so encouraged, and we're going to have to work something out on one of your new devices because I want to help promote that because that's amazing. But everybody listening in today, please connect with Michael because such great technology that people need. There's so many people with hearing challenges today. So reach out to him. All of his connection information is on the bottom here. And you got to make sure and promote this to the people that you love and your family and friends, especially for the price point. Man, it's worth a couple $100 to give it a try and see if it can help you, even if you wear hearing aids. So the people that wear hearing aids, does this device completely replace them or does it supplement them?
That's a good question. So I've actually worked with seniors that it worked really well without their hearing aids. So that's the first thing they want to do is try it without their hearing aids. So when we test it, we do that. But there is a group of them that have such severe hearing loss where their hearing aids are wearing down, that the hearing aids are not actually picking up all the sounds. So because this is an open ear technology, we put this over top of their hearing aids. So combined together, now it enhances everything all over again. So I have seniors that are 90, 95 years old. They're just desperate. They're like, I don't care, I have to wear 10 devices on my head. I just want to hear, right? So they have issues with like picking up sounds in front of them, the clarity, distance, right? So now when it's combined, it actually, they were able to hear full again, right? So it was great. Yeah, a lot of people witnessed it too. So,
well, you don't have to be that old because I'm only 62 and I have very, very little hearing left. So it is, these kind of devices can be just a godsend. So, Michael, listen, we got to wrap things up here for today. It's been such a blessing. I want you to give everybody your gold nugget today, what you want people to remember from our conversation, and then remind everybody how they get in touch with you.
Yeah, it's I hope everyone gives it a try because not everyone knows about this. So when they do know about this, I hope they tell their loved ones, whether it's their kids, everyone knows, firefighters, labor workers, war veterans, anyone with hearing loss from mild, moderate to even severe hearing loss, people that are obviously blind, it works for everybody. So encourage everyone to give it a try, especially when my launch comes out in September, and watch my all these shows that I have coming up. I'll be announcing them on my website and Hounds as well, just to let everyone know all these great opportunities and milestones that's coming up with grants with other senior homes, and hopefully it just keeps growing. And I know it's going to make a positive change. It's going to change the whole hearing industry. So watch out for it.
Yeah. And all of your connection information, again, is below you. And anything that we didn't get that you want to put into the comments today. And we'll put a comment in there also about people reaching out to your email if they're not directly in your area, if they want to check out the new prototype that you're doing and be able to at least communicate with you about it there. And yeah, I tell you, I'm excited already. So Michael, thanks so much for being here, and we'll have to have you on again, and we'll do a follow-up after the shows.
Awesome. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll definitely hook you up when my new product comes out for sure.
All right. Well, hang tight for just a second. I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to say goodbye to you here on the screen, but it's a blessing to have you on today. Thank you.
Bye. See you. Thanks so much.
Wow. I tell you guys, things like this really excite me. If you guys have people in your community that have hearing losses, you got to share this out. Remember, it sits on the platform. We have more people watch on replay than watch on live. So get this out there, share it out to them, make sure they know what this is all about, because I'm telling you, short information that really get them started. They can connect with Michael. They can find out more about it. And I'm excited. I want to try it out. So I'm looking forward to it. So everybody, Marketing with Russ, AKA hashtag Russ Selfie. We're here every week, Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That's right. It's Pacific Daylight Time. And so anyway, love to have you join us every week. Share this out. Love to have you just really engage. And still today, if you're watching on replay, please put hashtag team replay. If you just came in and you missed it, great hearing technology. You want to check this out for yourself, for family members. Watch it on replay or listen to it on iTunes or Spotify, or that's Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And I'm telling you, amazing, amazing things happening. So everybody, thanks so much for being here again, every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, if I didn't mention that. Oh, and also I wanted to tell you that we are so blessed by all of our sponsors, as you saw. Best Heating. We have, let's see, take the comments off there so you can actually see it. There you go. Best Heating, ACMG Digital, Showing Up Perspectives on Cancer, and the Alzheimer's Association. Also very thankful to Bob Feathers, who underwrote the Showing Up Perspectives on Cancer, and Trina with the Arbor at Avonmere Court for underwriting the Alzheimer's Association. And what a blessing. Also, wanted to remind you that we are also listener supported. So you can scan the QR code or go to the link in the comments, and also in the posts and the ads about the show. Shows you ways that you can actually donate directly. Two quick things. Number one, any amount is great. It helps us towards production costs and all that of all my live streams. Thank you for that. Number two, this, and by the way, that helps us keep getting the good word out there and the positive message. I consider it a ministry, and I'm thankful to God for letting me do this. Also, I have a special New York sponsorship happening right now for only $150, sometime between now and September. You can get a free, or not, you can get a live stream sponsorship, and you get digital ads of the week of the live stream as well for your business. And if you do the $150 sponsorship, it also helps me get to New York to speak at a cancer conference, the Perspectives on Cancer Conference, again, live this October. And so I would really appreciate that. Any help is amazing. And again, if you don't want to do the whole 150 and you want to give small amounts or whatever towards that trip, that's great too. I appreciate you helping me get there and be able to afford the trip. So thank you. All right. So anyway, we are wrapping it up for today. It's been such a blessing to have you all here, and we will be back next Monday. Thanks so much for being here. Join us next time. Until then, see you, everybody. Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.